Hi, my name is Danielle. Today we're going to do a relaxing meditation. For this, you can lay on your back. You can do that on a mat on the floor. If you don't have a mat and you'd rather be on your bed or on a couch, that's perfectly fine. But I'm going to encourage you wherever you are to take up space. So what do I mean by that? So you're going to be laying down, maybe separate your feet. Bring your arms down by your sides, away from the sides of your body, and get anything out of the way that you might come in contact with. Maybe you have a cup of water or something else around you. And if you can, find some space for yourself. And so coming down onto your back, you can keep your legs long, or if it would feel better in your low back, you can bend your knees and keep the soles of your feet on the floor. Begin to feel whatever is underneath you supporting you. So maybe that's the floor, maybe it's carpet. Maybe you feel blankets underneath you on a bed. You feel supported, right? The earth is underneath you. I like to lie with my palms facing up. It gives me this sense that I'm receiving and open. But if you feel like you want to feel a little more grounded, right? Maybe you're having a tense day or moment. Sometimes it can feel nice to keep your palms facing down and make contact with your palms in the earth. There's no right or wrong way to do this. We just want to lay back. And if it feels comfortable, you can close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, see if you can relax the muscles around your eyes so that they start to unfocus. So we don't just have the lids closed. We have relaxed eyes behind closed lids. And we begin to turn away from focusing on the world outside of us and begin to focus inside of us. Beginning to notice how it feels to be you in this moment, lying here. Becoming aware of any feelings, or I call them emotional tones, right? And we're not judging how we're feeling. We're just starting to notice. And sometimes the busyness of the day and the momentum of the activities that we were doing just before this moment cover how we're feeling. It's as if we're on automatic pilot and we're going all day, and we don't pause and notice what's going on inside. And so we're just taking an inventory. Also starting to notice how your body is feeling. Maybe there are places that feel tense or stiff. Maybe there's even places of discomfort. Again, we're noticing. We're giving those parts of you some time and attention. And we're not trying to fix anything. We're simply becoming aware. start to become aware of our breath and how it's showing up for us right now. Are you breathing quickly or slowly? Is your breath warm or cool? Can you almost find a texture of your breath? Is it feeling rough and coarse? Or is it a gliding, smooth breath? Sometimes if I'm having a little trouble getting in touch with my breath, sometimes I take a few deep breaths in and a few big exhales out. You can even open your mouth and do that a few times. And that can start to release the breath a bit if it's been tight, if you've been holding it without even realizing it. And start to recognize what it feels like to come into a sense of stillness. Feeling your chest soften, your belly soften, and feeling your arms beside you starting to get heavy. It's almost as if your arm bones were being pulled down by gravity. Maybe start to deepen your breath a bit. And feel the breath on your inhale coming all the way down to the lowest part of your belly. Making those breaths as rich and full and nutritious feeling, right? Because you are actually nourishing your body with these slower, deeper breaths. We're not straining and we're not working hard at this. They're steady and they're comfortable. And the legs begin to feel heavy too. Your thighs are soft. You can feel contact with the floor at the backs of your legs, all the way down your calves. Maybe you feel your heels connected with what's below you. And let the head feel heavy too. All along the crown of your head, there's a softening, as if the hairs on your head were softening. And there's kind of this warm, honey-like quality at your face, as if your forehead was almost melting and softening down towards the cheekbones and towards your chin. Sometimes I picture this warm honey or even molasses, right? And you begin to feel it at your upper chest and your throat. And maybe there's a warmthness to it. You feel your ribs soften as if they're unknitting and separating. And there's less gripping and less holding in the front of the body. We feel that melting quality across the front of the body, the front of the hips. The tops of the legs are soft. It's as if the muscles are almost melting away from the bones. And so we're not holding on and we're not tensing up anywhere in the legs or around the knees or the shins. And that honey-like quality continues down to the feet. You can feel space between your toes even, and maybe your feet drop off to the sides. And you're breathing now into your whole body from the top of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet. Steady, comfortable breaths that match the rise and fall of your entire body. On the inhale, there's a rising, and on the exhale, there's a lowering and a softening. We're soft behind the eyes. We're soft at the jaw. And the entire body now is feeling this honey-like warmth. It's just seeping into the ground below you. It's almost as if you can't distinguish between your body lying down and what's below it. It's one big, full, open sense of connection, of softness. And take a few more breaths here. Register in your mind what it feels like to be in this shape and in this space right now. And then when you're ready, gently roll onto your side. As if you were sleeping, you can curl up a little bit on your side and pause for a moment or two. You can keep your eyes closed or open them. Notice any differences in how you're feeling now. And you can stay right there. You can lie back down if you were doing this before bed. Or from that side lying position, you can press yourself up to a seat and press your hands onto the floor or onto whatever surface you are lying on, and come on up to a seat and open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.